Alright everyone, welcome to a new video. Now in this video it's going to be sort of a special one, and I guess I will basically show you my entire process for creating a campaign. We're going to go through a series of softwares, enrich all the leads all the way until we add them to instantly. Now this video might be split into two parts. One of the videos I show you everything like with enriching the leads, etc. And the second video I show you how I create sort of the lead magnet. Let's get straight into it. Now in this campaign we're going to target owner, founder, CEOs of US-based SaaS companies with 10 to 50 employees. Now our offer, or the solution we're going to pitch in this campaign, is a automated workflow that sends emails to everyone who engages with a competitor's LinkedIn post. Now yes, this is a workflow and I have set it up and it works. I'm not going to show you how to use it in this video, maybe another video. And the proof we have is that I'm doing it for my SaaS company and we're getting 5 to 7 additional demo calls per day by doing so. So what are the steps that we need to take here? Well, first of all, we need to build a list of SaaS companies. Well, this criteria right here. I'm actually going to change this. It's going to be from 1 to 50 employees. So we need to build a list of SaaS companies. We need to find the decision makers of those SaaS companies, and we need to enrich their work email. Then we're going to write the initial copy with personalization, just like for one of the leads, me manually writing it. Then we're going to create an enrichment that is going to automatically sort of create that personalization. And if it's accurate, if it's good, then we have the final copy. If it doesn't work, I can't figure out how to make that enrichment, then we need to reiterate the copy if needed. So that's basically what we're going to do now. So let's start with building a list of SaaS companies. Now I've cheated a bit here and started already. So what you see in front of you is Crunchbase, their database, and the reason I'm using Crunchbase is because their industry search filter is so much better than any other, specifically when it comes to SaaS companies. So what I've done is I have selected for profit, 1 to 50 employees, industry group, sales and marketing, and they must also be a SaaS company. And they get monthly visits 1,000 to 50,000. Website visitors. Now the reason I put this one is because there's a lot of like ZoomInfo and Salesforce have these umbrella companies that get like millions of website visitors every single month, and that's not really the target persona for this campaign. So let's get started. Now we're just simply going to export this here, but I need to first of all make sure that we have all the relevant information that we need. And what I just remembered, great, we checked this. What I just remembered is that we do not have a location filter. So now we need to find this so we can take basic information, headquarters location, should be that one, right? Headquarters location include, okay. Yeah, so let's take United States and then search. Let's see what we have left now. 424. Obviously, we need to change these criteria a bit and get more leads here. So that's what we're going to do now. And we could start probably by increasing this one. I'd say we could take down to 500 and we can make it up to, let's say, 70,000. We can hit search. Let's see what that does. Not much. Now, what we can try to do is remove this one completely. Hit search and see. All right. So it seems like a lot of these companies have undetermined. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is re-add this again. But this time we are going to do monthly visits and we're going to do less than or equal to, and we're going to put the maximum here. So let's put, what's reasonable. We could put 200,000. Perfect. And search. And now let's see what we got. 773. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead with this. I'm going to proceed. We can play around with this even more, but in this case, I'm just happy with this. Before I export this, I just want to explain why I've exported certain rows. Obviously, I've exported the industry header, headquarters location, their website. I need that to enrich email addresses, full description. I need that for personalized first lines. Honestly, monthly visits, I do not need that. So what we're going to do is remove column, and obviously number of employees, that can be good to have. Then we simply click export, take all of them, and we can just call it this one, export. Now we should get the CSV file, perfect. So now we have all of the leads, and now it's time to enrich them. Table, then we're going to import from CSV. So what we're going to do now is basically just create a new table inside Clay, and I'm going to show you all the entire waterfall enrichment and what we're going to do in here. So browse files, we're just going to take this one right here that we just scraped, upload it, and then I'm going to add it to a blank table, create import, done. All right. So what we're going to do now, before I do anything with like personalized first lines, is just test to see that we can find, that we are able to find the owners and the right contacts at these companies. Because if I can't do that, I'm just wasting time essentially writing the copy. So that's the first step. So what we're going to do is add a new column. We're going to do custom enrichments, and we're going to search for Apollo, and we're going to find people at company by job title. Perfect. And now we're going to take CEO, we could take CEO, founder, perfect. And company domains, now we just insert the column with the website URL. So obviously that is website. And now I need to just make sure here that we can save changes I could do. I just need to make sure, I don't know if this has any impact, but I want to make sure that this is set as URL here. Oh, that's not good. Edit contact, then we're going to take website, and perfect. So now we're going to save, edit columns. Yeah, there we go. And what we want now is people, and we want their first name, we want their last name, full name, LinkedIn URL, title. We're not going to export like the email from Apollo because that doesn't work with the plan I have there. Then we could probably take country. We could take, no, actually we do not need that. Let's get down to the, here we go. Organization name, do we need that? No, we do not need that. Organization website URL, don't need that. Organization LinkedIn URL, we need that. And this should probably be everything we need to enrich this. So now we extract additional data, and what this will do is create a series of new columns. So as you can see, we now have first name, last name, blah, blah. All right, perfect. And what we can do now is we can create a filter, filter this column, and then we can take equal to first name people, no, first name people results is not empty, boom. So now we have filtered out all of the empty rows here, and obviously we have this enrichment hasn't ran for all the companies yet, so we can actually go ahead and remove this filter for now. And Apollo has this thing where, yeah, you reach a limit on how many calls you can do per minute and per hour. So we've reached that limit now, meaning that we have to wait a bit before we can activate this column again. But at least now we have enriched some information about the company, and now we know that it works. So what we're going to do now is basically create or see if we can find the email addresses associated to these records. All right, so we're going to create a new column, browse enrichments, and we're going to search for Prospeo, and we're going to take find work email. We're going to use my own API key, and then we're going to take full name, and we're going to take the right column for that. remove this one, company domain. We could take website. Then we can test run this for 10 rows just to make sure that this actually works. Perfect. We get some email addresses there. Now, and this will obviously create a new column here, or at least it should do, but for some reason it doesn't. What we're going to do now is create a new column. We're going to browse enrichments. We're going to search for Prospeo again. And this time we're going to do find work and enrich people from LinkedIn. And we're going to use my API key again. And we're going to select the LinkedIn URL. So just need to make sure that this is perfect. If it doesn't find work email from the first attempt, it will run this column. And that's sort of what the waterfall enrichment is. So I want to only run column if, and then we take the find work email, and then email is empty. We can take. All right. If email is empty, generate formula, and now we can see the test output here in a second. So what you can see is if they found the work email the first time, it will not run the column. If it's empty, it will run the column. Now we take that, click save. We can take for run for 10 rows. Now what you'll see is if we found the email here, this won't run. If we didn't find the email, this will run. And now it got an error. And that probably means that the person LinkedIn URL is corrupt. So what you see now is that, for example, this person here, we do not want this person because this is not an email. It did not find an email. It only found the person and enriched that. We need to make sure that this is only for like the email addresses. So what we're going to do here is edit this column here, and we're going to create a formula. Or not a formula, but we're going to take find work email from LinkedIn, this one, and we're going to take email, and we're going to take only the email address, save settings, and that's how it works, right? And now we're going to create yet another column, browse enrichments, and this time we're going to try find email, find work email, click this one. Here I don't have a own account, so now I need to use credits. And this is why I make this the last attempt, because I don't want to waste clay credits. So what we do here is full name. Again, we're just going to take the name, people results, and then company domain. We're going to obviously select the website. And now we just need to use AI here. Only run if find work email, this one, email, and this one right here are empty. Generate formula, see the test output again. Looks like it's working. Continue to add fields, and now we can just take email address there, save, run 10 rows, and this will only charge you credits. Okay, now it looks like it's working here. So I just need to make sure. So we can see here, perfect. So you can see here, this wasn't an email, hence it runs it here. All right. And now we're going to create yet another column, and this time we're going to merge column. So the first attempt is going to be find work email, this one right here. The second attempt is going to be, so if it didn't find there, it's going to add the email from here, this one. If it didn't find the email from that one, it's going to add it from there. And now we save settings, and what this will do is basically this. So we'll add all of the email addresses here. So if it doesn't, this is sort of the master column. So if we just hit run on this one now, what you will see is it's queued here. Now it found it. It won't run anywhere else, and it will add the email there. Now we can try another one, say this one, missing input. We'll try this one. No email found, goes to this one, and found the email. And then this one should have, no, it didn't find the email, sorry. It just found the person. So it didn't find the email, no email found, and hence this one will be empty. And then you can continue, obviously, to build this, to sort of see, this can go as long as you want it to go. And Now let's try this one here. We can try a couple here actually, just to make sure that this is working. And the ideal world is that we find the email on the first one, because that's cheaper, or the second one. Boom, found it here. So you can see we find it with insane accuracy here. We find a lot of the email addresses. So that's how we do it. And now we can tell for certain or for sure that this actually works. So before I go in and write the copies, I'm just going to run this for all columns that don't have errors. This will obviously start running that. Did I click the right one now? Oh, everything apparently started running. But yeah, that's good. So now it's time to actually write the copy here. So that's what we're going to do. So we go back to this document here and we're going to scroll down. So now it's time to write the initial copy. And to do that, we need to just upload or go to any like of the software companies that we've uploaded. So we can take, ideally it wants to be, actually I'm just going to do it for my own SaaS. Vinna AI, I can show you this quickly. I'm going to write the copy for my SaaS because that's easier. I know that if I would respond to this, then others would respond to it as well. So what we're going to do is write the initial copy now. Hey Oskar, I've heard great things about your video prospecting tool. Keep up the good work. If your competitors, SendPost, Loom, Pitchline, etc. are posting on LinkedIn, you're sitting on an absolute gold mine. You can send a personalized demo video to everyone who reacts to any of their posts, thereby gaining their market share. It's completely automated and I'd love to show you how it works. Open to watching a 60-second video on how it works. Yeah, something like that. Now obviously we just need to mark what's customizable. It's the first name, that's easy. And I've heard great things about your video prospecting tool. That is customized. If your competitors, and obviously the competitors are personalized. So this is the three things. First name, that's check. We can do that one. Now let's do this one right here. We're gonna go back to Clay and gonna see here just quickly how this search went. Perfect. And now we're going to add a new column. So we're gonna browse enrichment and we're going to do Clayagent and we're gonna select my OpenAI key and we're going to browse templates. And I think I should have, here we go. I should have this as a preset. Now we obviously need the description here. So full description, use template. And now what we're going to do is go to run settings. And obviously it only makes sense to run this if we have found an email address for the record. So we're going to do use AI, only run the column. Then we're going to take, must be this one, not empty. It's not empty. All right, generate formula. Obviously now it will probably show that. Yeah, perfect. Output is correct. And now we can just test this one here. Obviously this one I need to change. Based on a company's description, summarize what they sell, use up to 4 words. You must use my prefix in the output. And here I just need to change. I've heard good things about your. Perfect. My prefix, heard good things about your. Boom. And now we click save. We run it for 10 rows and let's see what this generates. So obviously here you can see condition not met because we didn't find an email. Now we'll run it for these records to start off with. And now we got the first. So here, heard good things about your AI powered sales automation. That's a good one. Heard good things about your software for revenue prediction. Heard good things about your SaaS platform. Well, that's basically the most basic. That's the most basic one we can get, but it still works. It doesn't look weird. Heard good things about your technology company. About your technology company revolutionizes brand engagement. Now this one is awful. It doesn't make any sense. This one, heard good things about your marketing automation solution. We're going to run this for a couple more columns to sort of test this output. Because you need to make sure that the output is basically 8, 9 out of 10. Heard good things, loading there. Heard good things about your AI security, AI powered security platform. And is it now a good question to ask here is it a AI powered security platform? Let's check here real quick. Get customers the exact answers for their security review. Yeah, sort of. I think so. That's a good way to summarize it. Heard good things about your data management software. Heard good things about your software as a service platform. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. So obviously this website here is on PitchBook. And is PitchBook the company? I don't think so, no. So their website is on PitchBook, which is why it messes up a bit. But it looks like overall this prompts run pretty well. Why do we have this one here? Hide this one. So now we're going to add another column. And once again, we're going for Clayagent. And now we're gonna select my OpenAI key. We're going to browse templates, see if I have one for this. Nope. So what we need now is a find competitors, and obviously the domain, yeah, use template. Now we're gonna try this one. Might have to optimize this slightly, but what we're gonna do now is run settings, use AI, only run the column if. And now we're going to take the product summary. Result is not empty. Generate formula. Should look good. Perfect. So now this one will only run if this one is not empty. Output is correct, save formula. Boom, run. And now we'll see here if this one manages to pull the Eon, the competitors. We can sort of see here if this is any good. Yeah. This actually looks solid. Now we can just continue with this slightly. Here I notice our first hiccup. Yeah. So here I notice our first pickup, which sort of exposes this a lot. Zendesk support seat, Salesforce Service Cloud, Document 360. Well, it might be the name of the companies, but it's extremely long. So it doesn't really flow that well when you read it. However, that's just one. All of the others are okay. Some are worse, some are better. Testing this a bit here to see what works and what doesn't. And obviously here we have SendSpark, one of my competitors, and that way I can see here quickly Loom, QuickPage, Vidyard. I know that is accurate. However, I do not want to send this to my competitor, so I'm going to delete this row. But at least I know this one, this works. Yeah, it looks solid. What we're gonna do now is we're just going to organize this slightly. We're gonna hide. We can do hide. We can rename this column to email master. Email master, then obviously don't even know what this one fulfills. Would remove that one. Here we go. So it looks like this works very well. We can see we have a very high accuracy on the emails we find, and obviously the clay enrichment or the AI enrichment works pretty well. So fair to say that this was successful. We've now found a great sort of workflow for this. Back to the copy now. Now we know this works, so now we can sort of keep this going here. And then we can mark this. So now we're going to mark like everything that is, so obviously it's just heard great things about your prospecting tool. If your competitors and potential pitch etc. are posting on LinkedIn, you're sitting on an absolute gold mine. You can send personalized demo videos. And here I'm not too sure about this like value proposition sentence. It's recommended to start with you, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to do, we've built in an automated workflow that can send personalized demo videos of, and then here we could probably add like company name of Vinna to every who reacts to any of your competitors, to everyone, is anyone a better word? To anyone who reacts to your competitors' LinkedIn posts. We built an automated workflow that can send personalized demo videos of Vinna to everyone who engages with their posts here. So now we have it here. And obviously this means we need to add one more. And I'm just going to take a quick look here at the company names we got from. What we're gonna do, we obviously need to clean this here. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. I'm gonna add a formula here. Organization name contains, remove it, and everything after, and the text after. Now we can see, so for example on proton.ai it should be proton, and we should also have if organization name contains AI. What we're gonna do is do this AI, remove it, because I don't want, for example here on Banzai, I don't want the AI here to disappear, but I want the AI from RAD to disappear. All right. Or maybe it's more here, or contains dot, or no, I'm actually going to run for this one here and see what it generates. Add a few things that I want to remove here. So for example, contains, and it's important that you add a space between it, because if it's in the word you don't want it to remove. Or so down here like ink, for example, get out, or ink. You could do ink, or it should be also with comma, that one, or ink, and then probably also or soft. So something like this. We're gonna take this, we're gonna go back, take this one, edit column, and now use AI, and now contains that, and now we take or CRM, or ink, or software, remove it, and then dot, or the comma, remove it, and the text after, generate formula. Looks good. All right, I think we have everything. That should be good for now. So now we basically have the copy, I assume. So what we're going to do now is push this into Instantly. Now, before we do that, we're going to go over to Instantly and create a campaign, just to make sure that, what is this? CRM. Might have to try this one out. Emails, calls, SMS, tasks. Bro, I fucking love Instantly. They add more features every day. Like, it's crazy. So now we're going to create a new campaign in here, and we're going to call it Steal Competitors. And we're going to create the sequence. No, we're not actually going to create the sequence just yet. What do we need to do in here? Nothing. I am just a bit, if we go back here. So now we obviously need to add these leads into Instantly. So how we're going to do that is just browse enrichments. Nope. We're actually going to do export, scroll down, Instantly, boom. And now comes the difficult part here. I don't know which one is campaign. Yeah, perfect. Right one on the first try. So now we just do this, go through this entire email master, first name. You get the idea here. We have to go through everything. So one thing I just remembered that we didn't do, which is very important to make this look good, is that you see, if I can find an example here. No way, this actually worked now. So what we need, for example, here you can see it uses capital text on like texting platform, etc. We don't want that. So what we're gonna do is create a new column, and we're going to create a formula once again, and we want to get everything from, and then we're going to take product summary and result, but make all letters lower case. Generate formula. Boom. Yep, it's correct. And now it's probably going to add it over here. We want to make that one there. Perfect. And then we're going to do this, edit column, and now we can add more custom variables here. So the first one is going to be heard good, we can call it. Enter value, company competitors, nope, lowercase product summary. Enter new one and competitors. Oh, my brain is slow now. Did I even add the right one? Holy shit. Company competitors. Yeah, one good thing to include would obviously be the website. That never hurts. So just take website. We could also include title. That would be title. We could also add LinkedIn file. And we could take, perfect. Run settings, and now again use AI. If, and now we need to go down. Company competitors result is not empty. Generate formula. I don't think I need to do that, but it's still just a security layer. Generating formula, perfect. Yes, output is correct. Save, and now we can just run it for all the columns. Now what this is going to do is simply add it to the campaign. And what we can do while this is loading is simply take this one, copy right here and paste it in here, and then we hit save, we go to leads, and now we'll see we have them in here. So what we're gonna do now is change this one to first name. I've heard, we're going to change this. I've heard good things about your personalized video generation. What are the odds that the first person in here is probably a posting on if your competitors? And now inside of here, we need to use competitors. Perfect. And now we need to do the company name here. So company name. Hey Servet, I've heard good things about your personalized video generation. Keep up the good work. If your competitors, Potion, Bomb, Dube, etc. are posting on LinkedIn, you're sitting on an absolute gold mine. We've built an automated workflow that can send personalized demo videos of GAN to everyone who engages with their posts. Open to watching a 60-second video on how it works, and then we could add so you can decide if it's relevant. Boom. And now what we do now is the subject line, obviously. We're going to do company name, competitors, GAN competitors. Thanks, Oskar. Thanks. Sending account, is it first name, something like that, right? Nope, that's not correct. We need to add capitalized. Founder at Vinna AI. All right, so this is what it looks like. Hey sir, I've heard good things about your personalized video generation. Keep up the good work. Now I don't want to reach out to him because it's a competitor. So it's I'm lucky that that one was the first lead. So I'm actually going to go ahead and remove that lead and then go to sequences and check. And this also gives us more preview to see if this works. So now we have it. Hey Victoria, I've heard good things about your AI product generation. Keep up the good work. If your competitors are posting on LinkedIn, you're sitting on an absolute gold mine. We've built an automated workflow that can send personalized videos of genius to everyone who engages with their post. This allows you to gain. This allows you to gain market share, and steal customers. Something like that, maybe. We built an automated workflow that can send personalized demo videos of genius to everyone who engages with their posts. This allows you to gain market share and steal customers. The people, companies from the companies is you despise. How does he despise? Do you pronounce it like that or spell it like that? So honestly, not sure about this sentence right here. But we built an automated workflow that sends personalized demo videos of genius to everyone who engages with their posts. This allows you to gain market share and steal customers from the companies you despise. Might be fun. I don't know. Worth a try. Now it's time to create the follow-up. And in the follow-up, we can simply we can wait 2 days. And obviously in the first email we talk about a video that we want to send over. In the second email we're going to send the video regardless. Perfect. So this is what the follow-up looks like. Hey Victorious, you got an email from me a couple of days ago about stealing market share from Caliber Mind, XGen AI, Fraudley, etc. You didn't reply, so I made a personalized video in hopes of getting your attention. Click the image to play, and here we will insert a personalized video combined with a custom presentation. I'm doing this for my SaaS, Vinna, and we're getting 18 interested users every day. Open to the idea of having a call sometime next week so we can discuss. Thanks, Elliot. Please reply. So that's what we have right now. So obviously the workflow looks something like this. In the initial email, we ask to send over a personalized video, or just a video explaining how this works. If it works, we're going to obviously have a subsequence where the video gets sent, followed by follow-ups. And if they don't reply to that email, we will send the same video regardless in the first follow-up. So no matter if they respond to this email, they will get the video. So this is sort of the workflow we're building out here. That's about it. Now, I've been recording now for how long? 1 hour and 20 minutes. Fuck me. In the next video, in the follow-up of this video, I'm going to create the actual lead magnet and the video personalization and go through all of that and create dynamic follow-ups based on their interaction with the video. Much more advanced shit coming next video is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, stay tuned for that. I would really appreciate if you like this video and if you hit the subscribe button. That would be greatly appreciated, and I will talk to you soon. Anyways, take care.